I'm totally making this the intro. This is gonna be the intro of the video out of context. This is gonna be the intro of the video out of context. This is the first thing everyone's gonna see, and then the intro starts playing. Yeah. Okay. What's up, guys? It's King Kaiju. Welcome back to a brand new video. And in today's video, I am going to be here with Cheese.
Hey, hi, how are you doing?
I'm here with BATMAN252387, and today we're both talking about our movie plans. This is the second time we've recorded this because the first time I forgot to unmute my mic. So Jayden was talking the entire time, but I wasn't. So yeah, rip. Okay, let's start. So we got the CCU, the Creature Cinematic Universe. This is the universe, guys, that has the Identity movie that I reviewed like so long ago.
2017?
2017, yeah.
Yes, 2017. It's been like 3 years.
Yeah, so let's start with the CCU. This was like the first big cinematic universe thingamabob thing.
Yes, big first cinematic universe idea.
Ever. Okay, so the way the CCU started was like. Also, Jayden, on your end, I'm echoing. So this basically started surprisingly with me and Tim, and I just told Jayden about this later on. So what happened was, Tim and I came up with an idea for a movie called Identity. It was about me going cuckoo crazy over a demon creature that would possess me, and he would be evil and all that. And Tim made his own movie, except he scrapped it a billion times and decided not to make one in the end run. So that happened, and then I brought Jayden into it. I was like, hey, I had this movie idea that I want to hopefully do in the future. And then you were like, hey, what if we all make some movies and connect them? And so that's kind of what happened. And Jayden made Scarecrow. So do you want to talk a little bit about Scarecrow, since everyone already knows about Identity?
That's my birth child, okay? That's like the first idea I ever came up with.
Yeah.
It's the first idea that I came up as a film. First idea. Pretty much it's a giant demonic scarecrow that runs around in the cornfield, and still I need to fix that script up.
Yeah, that's right. And these movies, guys, have gone through like a billion different changes throughout the years. Like, Identity was meant to take place, like, it was meant to be a demon symbiote that took over me that was purely evil. And then it changed later down the line to become good later on. And, yeah, it was just really confusing and crazy. And, Scarecrow changed one of its cast members from... Yeah, that's the only change so far that I can remember.
Had multiple changes, actually.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. Alright, what is it? What are they?
They're not family friendly, though.
Oh, okay. I mean, if it's weird stuff, then no. If it's like blood and gore and stuff, go ahead.
No, that still hasn't changed.
Oh, yeah. And,
maybe I may add more, who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, true. But, let's just say, I'm going to, this is going to be a new thing from the CCU that I'm going to bring up right now, which is also going to be a punch to the face for Jayden out of nostalgia, and that, my friends, is a hybrid. So we came up with a movie called... Hybrid. Yeah. It was basically, I kind of got inspired off The Predator and Alien, and it was kind of like a mash of those two.
The Predalien?
Yeah, it was kind of like the Predalien. It was like a four-legged beast that its head kind of looked like the Xenomorph head, and it but the back of its head kind of looked like the Predator's back part of his head, kind of, yeah. But not the dreadlocks though, but like, yeah.
Fair enough, yeah.
And he had like these spikes on his back and everything. So yeah, we were gonna make a movie on that for the CCU, and then Scarecrow, Demon, and Hybrid were gonna cross over, and that was gonna be the start of the crossovers. And then, yeah, then we had the Biomutants, which was like a crossover movie.
It's a crossover film. It's like a team-up kind of thing. And there's this these 3 odd films that I just like make no sense in this whole entire cinematic universe, which I call the Candy Cane Killer.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Candy Cane Killer. That was really weird.
It dives into what happens to one of my characters, which we'll be talking on in the next topic, actually. And actually,
yeah. Speaking of which, I guess there really isn't much to talk about the CCU, since it isn't exactly that relevant right now. As of right now, it will be really relevant in the future, but not right now. So, let's move on, the GCU. This is basically the CCU, but a lot more realistic and more violent.
Yes.
So, Jayden, would you like to talk about this, since you're the creative director for this universe?
Yes. So, this actually is based off one of my characters, which are in the CCU. I forgot which film he appears in. Actually, no, he appears in Scarecrow end credits. That's what I remember.
Does his name start with a C and end with an A?
Yes.
He also appears in Identity, yeah.
Oh, wait, young version.
Young him, yeah.
Young version, yeah. And then, yeah. So it pretty much based off him, and this is more of a grounded, more no dragon, no like fairy tales or something kind of stuff. It's more grounded and stuff, more realistic. I wanted to see what we could do with kind of like these characters that have these kind of superpowers.
Hence the name Ground Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
Grounded. Or what? One of the
Grounded
two.
Grounded
Cinematic Universe, yeah.
One thing I actually got from The Last of Us. Difficulty. Not sure if actually that's how I got it from. Like Grounded. Yes. So.
Yeah. So, for an example of a GCU movie, Identity's gonna be rebooted, but without the symbiote demon creature. It's just gonna be my character going insane, full-on psychopathic insane. That's the story. Because remember, it's realistic and more violent. Yeah. That's what the GCU is. So, next topic. Okay,
a bit more related to what's happening now, like what we.
Balloon Man, the Balloon Man saga, guys. It's the Balloon Man saga. So, the movie quadrilogy that started with Balloon Man.exe, which wasn't even a proper thing. That video was a joke, and then my friend took it. My friend Tim took it seriously, and then he made a video on it called "Hunting for Balloon Man," and I got the urge to make a sequel to that, even though it wasn't properly a movie. I was just like, hey, let's make this a movie, even though the first one wasn't even a short film, like bruh. And then so we made Balloon Man 2 with Jayden, and that's like at 350 views or 350 views as of recording this. Like, damn. And Balloon Man 2's 1-year anniversary is coming up in like a month's time, so Jayden and I are gonna make a reaction video. What?
In 20 days.
Oh! So yeah, we're gonna make a reaction video, reacting to Balloon Man 2 and the bloopers, and we're gonna talk about the entire movie. We're gonna go through it, it's gonna be good. So, there's Balloon Man 2. And also the scrap... This man's dying, boys. This man's dying. He's dying. I don't know why he's dying, but he's dying.
It's an embarrassing thing. Oh, God.
What?
Don't blame me for the film, okay? Everyone, don't blame me.
Slenderman game physics. Slenderman game physics.
Hey, don't leave Slenderman out of this. Wait. Should I bring that topic also in?
Oh, later in the... Okay, yeah, okay. So, anyway. Then we had Tim's cancelled movie, Hunted by Balloon Man, and now, Balloon Man 3, which is meant to come out already. Balloon Man 3 is meant to be out already.
It dropped out a couple months
but
ago.
it isn't because of Corona time. So, no.
Roni time, boys. Always get that Roni in your system, you know?
You guys are gonna have to wait.
Oh, crap.
You guys are gonna have to wait.
One version of Roni. Sorry.
So, yeah, Balloon Man 3's gonna be delayed. Maybe.
For a while. Hopefully. Maybe. It's unlikely this year it'll come out.
We're hoping to get it done in the... We're hoping to start filming in the next 12 to 14 weeks if everything goes according to plan.
Definitely not, but maybe next year.
Definitely not, but yeah, it's a chance. And one more thing before we move on from this topic, we do have a future for Balloon Man, for the Balloon Man saga, that's what I'm calling it, after Balloon Man 3. What is it? Who knows? But
only I know.
Balloon Man, yeah, him, and basically the rest of the cast, only they know what it is, but we do have a future plan for the Balloon Man saga, that's all I'm gonna say. So, yeah.
Maybe this was the idea I made. Who knows?
Okay, next movie. Run. Run away, little boy. Run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest, run. Who remembers that meme? Who remembers when that was trendy?
Run, Forrest,
run. Bruh. So yeah, guys. Run is a movie that I think I mentioned in the Tamrold interview. I'm not sure, but
I don't remember.
Basically, it's a movie that, if everything goes according to plan again, is meant to be filmed next year. And basically, it's a group of people. Me, Tamrold, Pineapple Demon, and Pro Mage Master. Our characters are going camping, and then the camp place gets overrun by these 3 serial killers, and the group's led by Jayden here. Look at his face. What is that face? Yeah, so Jayden's gonna lead a group of killers to try and murder us, and the group of killers, apart from Jayden, is Floof and competitive Weeaboo. Maybe for now. But and competitive Weeaboo, if she accepts, probably will. But yeah.
Continue.
And this man's dying again.
Drink water.
Yeah. So it's a horror slasher movie. It's probably gonna come. It's gonna start filming next year.
Can I say it or not? It's not spoiler anything. Age rating.
Age rating for Run. It's R-rated. It's gonna be my first R-rated live action movie that I'm directing. I know that Slaughterhouse is coming up, but I'm not directing it. I'm just in it. So
would it technically be a second R-rated if you don't count live action part because there's nothing?
Actually no. Since the Nothing 2 is happening, it would. Good. Fourth if you count Slaughterhouse as in general, but like as in my movies, yeah, it would be the third. Yeah.
You would count you can only count directing.
Yeah, okay, so yeah. My first R-rated live action horror slasher movie is gonna be, hopefully if everything goes according to plan, coming out next
year. Get ready for your head chopped off, kids. What?
Okay, alright. So here's a movie that I have mentioned a couple of times, but didn't really go into detail that much. Bullet Chase.
I got Chase the Bullet fan. Peace out. I'm joking.
So basically, one day I was like, hey, I want to make an action movie. But I didn't know what it was. So I brought together both Tamrold and Jayden here, and we were like, let's come up with some ideas. And together, like a team, neither of them came up with any ideas, and I came up with everything by myself.
Well, I don't want to take the credit, fam. I made the name. I'll take the credit, fam. I'll take that credit.
So, and I was like, wait, we need a name. So I was like, Bullet Chase. Just randomly said 2 words, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's the name now. So, if you haven't seen the Tamworld interview, I'll give you a brief summary right now. Bullet Chase is about a thief, a newbie thief who just started stealing, but he's only trying to steal once because he's trying to get an artifact from a rich guy. The artifact is worth like $50 million, and he's trying to get it so he can save his daughter, who is currently dying of a fatal disease. And in his way is the world's highest league police officer, which happens to be Jayden in this story. So his name's Chief Mitchell. He's obsessed with donuts, and yeah. Bruh, are you? Okay. So yeah, Jayden's a police officer that is basically trying to hunt me down, while I'm also being hunted down by the rich guy, who also happens to be the world's most dangerous criminal. And my job is to convince the police officer that there's another person chasing me who's an even bigger threat than me. So that's kind of the story. It's like a 3-way fight scenario thing. So yeah, it's gonna happen once again. If everything goes according to plan, it's meant to start filming at the end of this year. So doubt it. Because here's the thing, Balloon Man 3 is a must priority. So it will happen before Bullet Chase. So if Balloon Man 3 doesn't happen, Bullet Chase doesn't happen. Balloon Man 3 is going to be the first live action movie I'm doing, unless if somehow things change, but I doubt it. So anyway, let's move on.
Yes.
Joker. My Les Joker movie. So once again, if you haven't seen the Tamworld interview, a lot of these were mentioned in the Tamworld interview, but Saluna King Kaiju's Joker. Basically, my version of the 2019 Joker movie, which has Jayden playing as one of the Joker's supporters, and
a secret character.
And a secret character, you'll see. But yeah, Jayden's playing one of the Joker's supporters who wants to become the next Joker by killing that Joker. And my character, the main character, is basically a guy who was the victim of the Joker, and I just want to seek revenge because the Joker killed my character's family. So my character goes out and attempts to find the Joker and kill the Joker, but along the way he goes more insane as he has to fight a lot of people. He basically ends up accidentally reenacting a lot of scenarios that the Joker's done himself, and eventually has a showdown with the Joker, who happens to be Tamworld, and yeah. And the end of the movie probably does not consist of my character becoming the new Joker, but yeah. What happens to Jayden's character? We'll never know. That's a surprise, my friends. That is the biggest surprise ever. Let's just say that.
We'll never know. Who knows? I could die eventually. Who knows? I could just die during the film, and I may not even get a secret character. Who knows?
Okay. Now, here's my. You good there?
You're like, okay.
Okay.
Move on now.
Okay. It was just like, okay, no one cares. So, next movie. The most recent one that I'm doing so far is The Nothing 2. The Nothing Second Encounter. And we're gonna make a big reveal right now. I know I said that Jayden was going to be playing as a cameo role in the mystery movie, which is now The Nothing 2, but he's playing more than a cameo role. Jayden, give them the voice. Give them the voice. Are you ready?
I am
That's right, guys. Jayden over here is playing Void in the Nothing 2 and onwards in the MMCU. So, as you can clearly tell, nothing's gonna beat that. I mean, Pro Mage Master and I have gone as far as to thinking that Jayden probably doesn't even need a voice filter. He's mastered it. You got him. This movie's gonna introduce a whole new minion of Voids, I guess you could say, because in the first Nothing movie, you only got introduced to one. This time you're getting a new one and possibly a third one. We're working on it. But yeah, and you're gonna get a lot more Void screen time. I know Void barely showed up in the first Nothing movie. So, I guess that's it for the Nothing 2. Apart from, it is gonna come out this year. So, before Balloon Man 3 comes out. So, it's my final MMCU movie for Phase 1.
Balloon Man. I do do a voice.
Oh, yeah. Guys, Jayden is also voicing Biddy from Balloon Man 3 and onwards. Onwards as in, like, other things.
Like one, maybe, who knows.
But, Jayden, would you like to give us a little bit of a demo of your Balloon Man voice? This one, guys, will definitely have a filter. We already have a filter ready.
This one is a bit difficult for me to remember what I did for it. I don't know. That was cool.
Yeah. Okay. So it's basically it was kind of like Pennywise, guys. That's what it kind of is. It was like Pennywise, but a deeper and more sinister voice.
Was it that?
Yeah, you kind of got it. Yeah, you kind of got it there.
Oh, it really hurts.
I'm totally making this the intro. This is gonna be the intro of the video out of context. This is gonna be the intro of the video out of context. This is the first thing everyone's gonna see, and then the intro starts playing. Yeah. Okay.
I am Biddy!
Rip.
Okay then.
Okay. Alright, yep. There's Jayden's Biddy voice, so there you go, guys.
I don't remember. I need to go watch videos.
Guardians of the Minecraft Realms.
Yes.
Once again, this ties back into the Nothing 2 of Jayden playing Void onwards, and
another character.
Yeah, Jayden's gonna be playing Void in Guardians of the Minecraft Realm. So that's all there is to say to that. So let's move on. Oh right, okay. Prototype Identity.
Yep.
Yeah, the Prototype Identity movie. So, once again, this goes back to the CCU genre, and basically, I know I've promised Identity a billion times, and I know I did say that I was gonna push it back. Yeah, I see your face there, Jayden, being really, really disappointed.
Very disappointed. Extremely.
So, to make up for it, I know I delayed it till like when I was older and I'm actually film director.
Till I'm old.
But, basically, I am going to make a prototype film for Identity, which has massive story changes from what the actual movie is gonna be. And it's mainly because I don't have access to CGI and special effects, so... But, who knows, I might have After Effects by then, and I could work something out, but we'll see when we get there. I'm making this, like, in 2022, so we'll see when I get there. And, yeah, so that's happening. And, Jayden, would you like to talk about this next one?
I actually
give myself a little bit of a
the
break.
other one also, and this... We kind of did say his name.
Oh, yeah, go ahead with the other one as well.
Okay, so I have two topics here. Well, three is the last one.
I got to relax.
So, the first one is... I'll talk about my first one, right? Which I just announced a couple days ago to the group chat. It's an apocalypse film. So it will be a couple years later, like pretty much almost all my films are. Because my brain's too big. So yeah,
Brain.
let's just say it involves the Cthulhu. Let's just say it involves the Cthulhu.
That's the part that I really got hooked on when Jayden was like, "This has Cthulhu in it." By the way, I was like, "Well then,
That got my
it's
attention.
not pretty good." So yeah.
Yeah. And then I have another topic. Oh, let's just say in
Oh,
2018,
let's go.
it went down in fire. It didn't. It wasn't loved at all. R.I.P. man. R.I.P. That.
Well, their
Really
version
wish
wasn't
that film-
loved. Their version wasn't loved, but your version will be. Let's just say that.
Hopefully. Let's hopefully.
Say that, guys. Let's just say that Jayden is planning on rebooting a movie that was really trash, but he's gonna reboot it, and he's given me a bit of the script, and it looks great. Amazing.
It's a classic creepypasta. You know, he's a blank
I think everyone
face.
knows what it is now, because there's only one movie that is a creepypasta that didn't do well at all. I think everyone knows.
Yes, I am actually making one. I am making one. I had to reboot through the whole script. I had to remove 2 characters and put them back again, but in a quicker scene, which is in after another quick scene. And then we went straight into the film after that. But I want to make this Slender Man, right, more like he's really there a lot. He's mainly behind the scenes. So like, say there's a camera scene of just Selena's character, right? It'll be focusing, and you may see Slender Man somewhere in the back. And say they're walking, right? You may see Slender Man behind them, maybe walking down an alleyway, or like on the roofs or something. He's gonna be there. It's just that you really want to pay attention sometimes to him. And let's just say Slender Man, there's one scene where Slender Man goes full on, but it's where, and he's like really in front of the screen, but you're just focusing on the specific main characters. And that's why I want to make Slender Man a bit different from the Slender Mans we already have, which are stalkerish. He'll still be stalkerish, he'll still be his classicness, but I want to make something different about him. No?
Okay, so I know that like most people are gonna be like,
why? Like, why are you doing this stuff?
Not only that, but like, how do I know that this is good if it's coming from the director's point of view? I need to get this from an actual audience. So, hi. So hi.
Hi, I'm here.
Hi. So basically, as I was a previous obsessive fan of Slender Man back in the past,
Same here.
reading what Jayden's already done of his Slender Man script, I was like, this is what the 2018 Slender Man should have been. This is literally it. This is what everyone was anticipating it to be. This is the good movie that everybody wanted, but we never got. I'm not kidding. Like, Jayden, you really pulled it off. You are literally one of the biggest masters of horror. Like, I swear.
Continue.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
No, so let's just say Slender Man, you know how he has these sequels, right? Let's just say they're not for... They really go, they use this time. Let's just say someone gets ripped in half. And it ain't pretty.
So, my last movie of this list is Ghost Footage. I know for long-term subscribers, you'll know that I had an old series called Ghost Footage where I would put a camera in my room and, like what Jayden's doing, leave it and leave the room and come back into the room and pretend that I'm a ghost. Come back and then I would have myself come back and act shocked, like, oh, there was a ghost here, like, oh. And I thought it was actually scary back then, so I was a sad child. And, yeah. And this time I'm remaking it as a proper movie, and actually good. Let's just say that. Gonna make it actually good instead of trash, like the series was. And Jayden happened to be in the last 3 episodes of
I remember one.
Yeah. Oh, the sad part is the series died after the first episode of season 2, so
That's like big sad.
That's also coming out in 2022, so...
Hopefully, unless we get, like...
Hopefully.
Too long.
So, the last movie to talk about for this video.
And I got something here with me that's part of it.
And there's something else that we're gonna reveal about this movie is going to be pretty interesting. We'll reveal it when we reveal it. Okay, Jayden.
So,
it's all yours.
Hold on, before we continue to this review, I want to stretch it out a bit. Should we announce console gaming or something? What?
Well, let's do that at the end of the video, so the main topic's out of the way. Yeah.
That's true. Okay. That's true. So, you guys can see anything. So,
I don't even know
good. So there's one film, right? One film I'm really excited out of all of these films I'm doing and making is something called The Skull. And
if you follow Jayden's Instagram at BATMAN252387, go follow him. A few months ago, he released the prototype. Yeah, The Skull. Well, Jayden, you made a few prototype teasers for it like a few months ago. And you want to talk a little bit about your skull?
I will talk a little about it. Okay, so it's got a future. It's got a future, right? And there's one interesting fact about how this character actually came true. So the Skull's pretty much this superhero, right? That's gone out of the superhero life after what he's experienced. It's pretty graphic when you see it. He gets back into it when he realizes that things start to get a bit more serious. I have a script for it done and complete. I just have to go back through it, rework all 88 pages, 200 F-bombs. It's a lot. But
mature content, guys. Mature content on Jayden's channel. Not mine, I'm family friendly, but yeah.
Please, like, if you have like a queasy stomach, do not watch. My voice just gave up. Do not watch, because it's really graphic. This film will come out years later too. But I do got one thing I can show. The mask.
Oh, yeah, that's the mask that the Skull wears.
Yeah.
And then it gets to the day where it outgrows you, bruh. So here's the big reveal, guys, of the Skull.
Oh, yeah.
A version, not the Skull, but a version of the Skull is in the Balloon Man's universe.
We don't know which film, though. Only I know and Selena knows.
The gaming videos.
Yes, gaming videos.
Jayden was generous enough to get me a PlayStation controller and the game. So I can finally go back to playing on my PS4 after, like, I kid you not, guys, 2 years without playing on my PS4 properly. I kid you not. That's why I haven't been making any PS4 videos. Because first, my TV broke. Second, my controller broke. My TV broke for like a year and a half, and then my controller broke for the rest. And then I was just stuck. I couldn't do anything. And now, here I am. Tomorrow, from when this video is being recorded. Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, brother. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Could be lucky.
We'll see. But yeah, we're probably gonna do some Warframe videos. Not on my laggy computer, on like the PS4. So it's all gonna be good, guys.
Yeah, and guess what? He gets a game also. It's been like he has since 2019.
Wildlands.
He's getting Wildlands. It's pretty good. And controller. Look
at that slick controller. That's a noise controller. That is noise.
Pretty moist.
Club
moist. What?
Moist. Bruh. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this video up before it gets unnecessarily long. Just like your hair and my hair. But yeah.
But I will say I'm gonna flex on you with my Warframe.
Bruh.
Okay. You're gonna cry. You're gonna cry when you see you like
Alright. Guys, make sure you subscribe and like, or Jayden will flex all of his Warframes on you. Like when I'm about to get flexed on.
I'm about to get a free Hydroid Prime scene.
But yeah, like and subscribe, or Jayden's gonna flex.
Slenderman's there.
Oh yeah, and
And
Slenderman's there.
Slenderman.
And,
Pretty much
the
everything I
8
made.
pages can't save you this time, so yeah, yeah.
There's no 8 pages this time.
Comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.
Please
You want to say
subscribe.
bye?
Please subscribe. I need
Okay.
it.
Yeah, subscribe to Jayden. Link in the description. BATMAN252387. Please subscribe. Anyway, goodbye. Bye.